I came to Thailand chasing a dream. And as a single woman, this is just not what I expected. I really wanted to be in the beach area, so I'm currently in Pattaya. I went on a nightlife tour yesterday. And for example, it was all men on that tour. It was all 8 people, all men, including the tour guide and myself. Now, it was a good tour. It was a lot of fun. I got to see, like their walking street, the tree town area, the indie market. So it was a cool tour. However, I realized that Pattaya strictly caters to men, strictly caters to men. So this is not necessarily the place that I really want to be. Even from a safety standpoint, the men that were approaching me, it was like, oh, okay, you have the wrong impression. You are making like assumptions. This isn't an area that I want to be as a single woman at all. And the beach is not a beach that I would even recommend getting in. It's really not a clean beach at all. So it's not like something that I would want to get in myself and relax and enjoy. It's not what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm really disappointed. I also never thought that I was going to be like giving up all the food that I love. So a lot of comments and feedback I'm getting is, hey, stay away from Western food. And I never came here thinking, hey, I'm going to give up all the cuisines I love. I'm going to give up barbecue food. I'm going to give up Mexican food. I'm going to give up Italian food. And I'm going to move to this country and I'm only going to eat their local food. They have the options available. And with me, I'm going to eat, what I'm in the mood to eat. However, I have to understand that those options are very expensive here. If I want a good barbecue meal, it's going to cost me, $40 to $60 to get good barbecue at some of their places like Culture Lounge or like the Pitmaster. They have really good food. Culture has good Southern cuisine. And if I want to enjoy those type of dishes, I'm gonna have to pay those type of prices. I told you guys I got lamb chops the other day, $60 at the Three Mermaids Cafe just to get lamb chops and some pineapple juice. So, like, I never thought that I would give up everything that I love, but I am realizing that I'm a budget girly. I track my budgets in Excel spreadsheets, and I'm realizing that the amount that I put for how much I would spend on food is should be way higher. It should be at least double the price of what I put that I would spend on food while I'm in Thailand. So that is really disappointing for me. I can still find a nice condo or something like that in Jompton Beach if that's where I want to stay. It's currently where I am at the Marriott Resort and Spa in Pattaya because I got away from the local area that I was in, which is about 25 minutes from here. I was at the Arbor Residences, and I felt like you could feel how it is to actually be in like a little community, a little town. I could hear all my neighbors. I could hear kids screaming. I could hear kids running around. The walls were so thin, I could actually hear my neighbors' television. Whatever they were watching, I could hear it. Then I had neighbors on another side that loved doing karaoke, and they were loud as crap doing their karaoke, and they was enjoying their life or whatever. So it was definitely the feel of, okay, this is what it's like to be, local. I was doing, getting my grab, doing my little grab rides everywhere. Um, so I got that feel, and I realized, the differences of when I came here before when I was younger. When I came to Thailand previously, it was over 10 years ago, and I was backpacking through different locations, not just Thailand. And I was in Thailand for 2 weeks. I was in Bali. I went to Egypt, places like that. Um, and I didn't have much money. I didn't have much experience. Everything was just fun, exciting. I went to the full moon party. I was a part of different tour travel groups. My favorite one is actually called Intro Travel, if you guys want to look that up, but Intro Travel Group. So you have an English speaking guide, and then everybody you're meeting for the most part are English speaking tourists as well. So it was just a really excellent experience. an introduction to all these different countries that I was going to. However, now doing it as an adult, when you're used to a certain style of living, this is the Marriott Beach Resort. I have a partial ocean view, which you can see there. Um, yeah, I switched to a place that I would be more comfortable for me and for like the lifestyle that I'm used to living and everything like that. And if you want to pay for lifestyle that you may be used to here, it costs money. So now the condos I'm looking at are at least $1,000 a month. But then I also have to increase that grocery bill. So based on the stuff that I love and that I miss, y'all about to judge me on this one. But I've been craving some daggone Chipotle. Oh my gosh. I love me some Chipotle. If I can't get a Chipotle, somebody send me a steak bowl, please. Somebody call Chipotle and send your girl a steak bowl. I got to get out of here. Who has the flight connections? I know some of y'all watching this work for the airlines. Go ahead, hook your sis up with a little buddy pass for a day. I just need it for a day. I have to get back so I can get me some Chipotle. There are just certain things that I miss and that I feel like I need. I'm out here, like I said, struggling with communication, out here struggling to find community. I've actually bumped into a couple of African American women, and I would speak and they wouldn't speak back. I don't know why. I did read that on a post before that that's the case, but I didn't believe it myself. So sometimes you have to see it to believe it. I'm a very friendly person. I'm somebody that speaks to people. You never know what other people are going through. But that has been my experience since I got here. If I do bump into a couple of people and say hello, they don't say hello back. And we're, halfway across the world. Like I didn't expect that to be the case. So honestly, I'm really missing home. I'm wondering if, this was a huge mistake. I do want to thank God for the ability to come here to see it for myself. That is a privilege. I do still feel blessed that I even had this opportunity because a lot of people don't even have the opportunity to travel. A lot of people don't even have a passport. So I just have to be thankful that I have the ability to come here and check it out. I felt like I did a good amount of research, but obviously it wasn't good enough. And I see a lot of people now in some of these Facebook groups that I joined prior to coming saying that they're just getting a DTV visa, which is a 5-year visa to move here without actually ever visiting Thailand. And I'm quickly telling people, wait, reality check, pause, time out. You need to visit. I visited before. I've traveled around the country only for 2 weeks in my 20s. However, I've been to the country before. I knew that I loved the country. I knew that I loved the culture. I knew that I loved the people. I knew that I couldn't speak the language, but I bought a book so that I could try to learn some Thai. And I'm gonna just caution people to visit first. Take advantage of the tourist visa. I know it's going from 60 to 30 days, but take advantage of that 30 days and come down and come to different locations. I did a lot of research on Pattaya. I thought this was gonna be it for me, but actually being here and realizing that they really cater to men. And it's not a place for me that I would be comfortable. There are actually, even if you walk down Pattaya Beach, like the beach walk area, you could be attacked at night if they think that you're coming and trying to work in a territory. Like that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm doing. But if you're just an attractive female walking down the street by yourself, people become extremely territorial. So it could put you in a dangerous situation. Insurance down here is also high. It's going to cost about $150 to $200 for me to have insurance, which is a requirement here that you pay for private insurance to cover yourself when you come here as well. Currently, I'm on traveler's insurance, which is very affordable through Alliance. I highly recommend them. And that is good for up to a 45-day stay anywhere. I pay for it for a coverage called All Trips, and I pay for it throughout the year. Um, but yeah, I want to caution anybody that's just jumping on this move to Thailand bandwagon, because I've been here before. I was like, oh, I can definitely do it. Now realizing, that I'm in my 30s, that I have been really blessed. I have been really privileged that I'm just used to certain things. I have to start thinking about other places that I want to go. What I would love for you guys to do is tell me, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live, and why would you move there? I just want to hear people's opinions. I'm starting to think if maybe the Caribbean would have been a better fit for me. I hate being so far away from family, as far as, it's an 11-hour time difference. When I'm up, people asleep. And when I'm asleep, that's when I'm getting messages and everything like that. So it's very difficult to communicate with people back home. So I just want you guys advice. I want you guys opinions. I want you guys tips, and just know that I'm appreciative of you guys following me on this journey. This is not, it's definitely not as easy and smooth and as super fun and fantastic as I thought it was going to be. It has its moments. It's fun. It's definitely fun to visit. I'm realizing I love Thailand to visit. I love Thailand for a vacation. But I'm starting to realize I don't think this is a place that I actually want to live. But I love to hear from you guys, and thank you so much for following my journey. And please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Bye. Talk soon, guys.